Hey everyone, Joker Jonesy here, and welcome back to another channel update here from Let's Get Wicked. So first off, if you are not actually familiar with what you see behind me compared to the last two channel update videos and some of the other content on the channel, that's right. I've officially moved. I've been here for almost a month now in my new place. It's really nice. A really good internet now that I got my computer hooked up to an Ethernet cable. I have a giant wall of Funkos behind me, thanks to bringing those back from work because COVID times, and it's been weird around here. Got some personal stuff going on, but um, we're not going to dive too much into that. I kind of want to talk about more some channel things and some things that I've been experimenting with, and I think you folks probably have seen. So let's kind of dive into a little bit of what's been going on. So one of the first things that I want to dive into is actually spicing up the content a little bit. So what you folks have probably noticed is that Fridays are now dedicated to like a new different type of content. And this is what like I said in the last update video, I want to try to do. I originally really wanted to do vlogs, but now actually having moved into my new place and still with us being under just being careful, social distancing type of thing, I didn't want to do anything really crazy with the vlogs because the only vlog I could really do is to show off my place. And if you folks don't follow me on Instagram, you've already got that, short minute clip of just kind of seeing a brief look at the place. I didn't feel like it was necessary to kind of go walk around with a camera and just kind of do that right now, especially when everyone's trying to be safe. So I felt like that was in my best interest to make sure that the people around me were safe. And so that way I could pay attention, to like who's walking around me, that type of thing. Especially when, a lot of the places I want to go into with social distancing rules, I just wouldn't want to do something like that. I just felt like it would be very inappropriate to do so. But just because we're not getting vlogs doesn't mean we aren't getting some type of content. So we've been doing a large variety of things, and there's actually going to be more variety since this video will be posted going up forward. So one thing you folks have probably seen is that there's Marvel Champions content coming up. It is me just going through Marvel Champions kind of for the first time, running through solo mode, playing against all the different villains, just kind of trying out different characters and such. Sometimes winning, sometimes losing. It's one of my new favorite solo games to play, and I've actually been streaming it, which we'll talk later in the video about streaming. But yeah, it's been a really fun ride to just play Marvel Champions. It's been pretty awesome. So look forward to seeing more of that. I'm going to keep playing Marvel Champions until I feel like I'm getting old with it, and then we'll find something new to play. Now, one of the things that Ditto and I did decide we want to do in the future is we are going to try out some other tabletop games, specifically through Tabletop Simulator. So one of the games we are looking into trying is Wingspan. So at some point, you'll probably be seeing some Wingspan coverage on the channel. I played it in the flesh. I own my copy. It's an incredible game, and I wanted Ditto to experience it. So we're going to start trying out some different tabletop games on the channel just as something to do on Fridays. Now, even with this extra different tabletop content, we aren't leaving the villainous sphere yet. Reason being is that this channel is built off of Disney Villainous, and now with the upcoming Marvel Villainous, it's important that I still want that bread and butter to be kind of part of the channel itself until I feel like it's not important anymore, or I just feel like we're not getting as much of a kick out of it. And I'm still getting a huge kick out of doing all this stuff, and it's thanks to the fact that we were also diversifying the content with Villainous. Let's talk about that next. So one of the things that I always try to do now, since we're doing videos on Wednesdays, is to have the Wednesday video be something unique. So whether that's a customs run through, you've been seeing some mirror matches recently, as well as we're actually getting back into doing some more multiplayer Villainous beyond 2 players. So I hope that is some good diversifying of the content for Villainous. And yeah, that's what we're going to keep doing on that front. We're also, for Fridays, I've been doing some live streaming. We'll still get to live streaming later. Deep dive strategy guides. And I've done 2 of them so far. One of them will be uploaded soon, next week or the week after on Hades. But this is kind of a cool way for me to kind of do a deep strategy guide of the characters that I know I'm really familiar with, as well as some friends are familiar with. And it's just been kind of fun to deep dive strategy into with these characters. Especially from, as much as we talk about stuff on the channel, this particular topic, I feel like is really meant for us hardcore folks. I never want to push people away from looking at other strategy guides, especially, Lord of the Boar is a really good, friend of mine through the internet verse, and his strategy guides are really awesome. But these strategy guides are meant for a deep dive. You've already played this character a bunch of times. These are not meant for someone who's brand new to playing Villainous. So if you want to go learn how to play these characters from a more intro perspective, Lord of the Board's more of your content. But if you want to get a little bit more deeper strategy, see some little moves and stuff like that, or some general deep dive strategy stuff, that's what we've been doing. And I've also with the stream been able to do some live Q&A with it too. So it's not just, me talking in front of a camera with my personal opinions, because as you know, my opinions aren't always right. Those of you who know the Mother Gothel S tier thing from back in the day, I'm not always right. So yeah, that's just some other content that I'm working on with the channel. Just trying to diversify a little bit. We're going to keep doing this. I don't know if I'm going to do a deep dive strategy for every single character, just because I'm not familiar with every single character. But a large majority of them. I would say there's a good 3/4 of the cast that I could probably do these on, and the other quarter I'm actually going to probably bring in some friends from the Discord group as well as people I play with, kind of talk more about these characters, and I feel like they would do a better job with me kind of asking them a little bit of my self-guidance on how to go about playing these characters. So if you folks would like to see other different types of villainous content, please comment down below, or if you're in the Discord channel or server, my bad, channels and servers, they're all the same to me sometimes, go give me some feedback there. I really want to know what you folks want to see, because your ideas are also going to help spark my creativity to try to do something new. So please let me know, and I do want to have your folks' feedback. Now, I do want everyone to know, I do read the YouTube comments, and I've been seeing a lot of folks talk about that they want customs of certain kinds and all that stuff. I'm letting you folks know that if you are not part of our Discord community for Let's Get Wicked, the custom scene for Disney Villainous and Villainous in general is going to be changing a lot. We're having a new system where we're having some voting going on to help improve the quality of some customs. So some of the customs you might have seen, if you've already been playing the Tabletop Simulator mod, might be going away, but they also might be coming back. One of the reasons why we're doing this is because we want to make sure that once Disney Villainous or Villainous in general is gone and is no longer being developed on, we want to make sure that the future for this game is bright with the custom scene. I always tell people about when I used to play Star Wars Epic Duels that I got so many customs that were great that I downloaded and printed and laminated for my game that I still actually have in my copy. And I just wanted to make sure, these customs are great. And we want to do great coverage of customs. And not all the customs are something that either I'm interested in or I know personally are up to quality. And I know people would only want to see me play Failure Factory's Bill Cipher so many times. So we are working on that. I know that is something you folks would like to see, and we are planning on, once we get the system more in place, actually finding ways to do spotlights of these customs that are going to be added into the mod over time, so that way they get a chance to shine on the channel, get some people to know how this character works and plays, kind of see our first reactions of playing with the character. So that stuff will be coming. Just be patient with us. I want the content to be good. You folks probably have heard me say this about many different tabletop games. If the theming or the mechanics or whatnot of something is just not jiving with me, I'm not going to be interested. And the last thing I want to do is put out uninteresting content to you folks. So just know that I'm thinking about you all. So just stay patient with us. We'll get there. Another quick thing that you've already heard me mention at least twice here on this video. Twitch. We have a Twitch channel now. I'm going to be working on trying to start posting that into the YouTube videos coming up. With everything, and essentially what I've been doing is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to start trying to do streams. So Tuesday is going to be kind of like a me solo day, where we're going to do villainous stuff, usually doing a deep dive video or maybe doing some other talks and such. Wednesday is going to be dedicated to Marvel Champions, and then Thursday is going to be dedicated to, me playing with someone with villainous, or maybe playing a tabletop game, with Ditto or somebody else from the community. That's what we plan on trying to do. We do want, I really like doing the streaming stuff. It's actually been really good for my mental health as well, just to kind of sit and chat with you all. And a lot of you have already been joining on and just hanging out. So we actually got affiliated, believe it or not, with just a short amount of time that I've been dedicating more besides doing these live shows. So if you do want to keep up with some more live style content that we're doing that's still villainous related, or you just want to see my face and talk and stuff, go check out the Twitch channel. That the schedule right now is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Thursday will be in the evenings, usually around 8 Eastern Standard Time. While on Wednesdays, I do it a little bit earlier in the day, around noon, just because I just feel like Marvel Champions is a better game to play in noontime or afternoon time for me, Eastern Standard Time folk. So that's what I've been doing. Twitch.tv /Joker_Jonesy, all lowercase. You'll see my mug. You'll be seeing some, Disney villainous like style content. And since we are affiliated, we do have a few emotes that are villainous related. And if you folks would like to give your subscription or whatnot have you, that money's just going to go back into the community. The more subscribers we have, the more emotes I can put into the channel. That money is going to go into towards tournaments, which I'll be talking about at the end of this video, as well as doing stuff like I do want to boost the community server for Discord, and that's going to allow us that once Marvel comes out, we can add some more Marvel emotes along with the Disney ones, because we're actually close to capping out right now. And also that's going to allow us to do some other things like, boost the audio quality of voice matchmaking and stuff like that. So like I said in the last update video, anything that you folks give is going to go right back into the community. And I want to make sure that's very clear, because like I said, I'm very fortunate. I have a really strong job, and this is my hobby. It's an incredibly fun hobby, and with extra financial support, we can start doing more events and doing some more cool things that you folks will benefit from down the road. So the last thing I do really want to talk about today, and this is also kind of a plug a little bit, I guess, but it's not also plugs, it benefits all of you folks, is tournaments. I officially started doing fan tournaments of Disney Villainous, and we are doing our first one this weekend, Sunday, June 28th, also my birthday. Starting at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time or noon 30 Pacific Standard Time, or whatever standard time that you're from, wherever you are in the world. Shout outs to all of you folks overseas that I know you folks watch. We are doing a 16-person Disney Villainous community, or Let's Get Wicked community tournament. It's going to be super cool. I won't go into all the rules about how a tournament works, but this is going to be something I'm going to try to be doing either every month or every other month going forward. We have realized that over the span of me being a part of the community, and the community has grown, that there are lots of people who take this game really seriously and really enjoy the competitive nature of Disney Villainous, and we want to try to grow that and give opportunities for people to, win and get cash prizes and, really show off their chops. If you folks have been watching the live streams, you know that this past Wednesday, when this video is going live, we actually did some tourney preparation stuff where we had some of our tournament competitors jump into the scene and do some competitive matches. And I will tell you up front, that is some of the best Disney Villainous I've ever seen, and I wasn't even a part of it. I just commentated it, and it was super cool. And I think that for those of you folks that really want to see the real edge of this game, as well as if you're just new and want to see like where this game can go if you want to continue playing in the future, seeing this type of game at this high of level was absolutely insane, and I can't believe the crazy stuff that I'm excited to see on Sunday when this tournament is running. So at the Twitch channel, twitch.tv /Joker_Jonesy, you can follow and know when it goes live. But on Sunday, June 28th, Let's Get Wicked is going to have the first official Disney Villainous tournament. 16 players from the community. They're going to be playing a bunch of variety of different Disney villains going in for a grand prize. So I hope to see you folks join that, just to kind of get a gist of how awesome our community members are while playing this game. Now, something to note with the tournament as well. Like I said, I do plan on trying to do more of these in the future. And obviously, these are going to evolve over time as, we get new characters. We need to see how viable Marvel is and compatible is with Disney on its own right. So there's going to be lots of things that are going to be changing and how we're going to view this tournament scene per se. So just kind of stay updated. If you really want to really stay updated, follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord community for Let's Get Wicked. And you can always get updated about when that stuff is going to be going live. So I don't have any official plans, but I will tell you this, that Saturday, July 25th, the day before the official launch day of Marvel Villainous, I do want to try to do another tournament. I do not have any times. I do not have any caps. I do not have any registration information for you folks yet. Want to wait and see how this June 28th tournament, goes. See how it rolls. See what needs to be improved and all that stuff. So before we do any more official registration and all that stuff, because this is a big deal. We are still a niche community. We still are a little small, and we're just having a few of us major folks in the community trying to help run this community, not only the community but also this tournament. So there is a lot going on, and so give us some time. But this is the type of stuff that I really want to start doing for you folks, to give you folks some time to shine in the content, as well as having some benefit from it, and also seeing some cool stuff too. Because the tournament stuff is gonna be very different. You're not gonna be seeing me play the game. You're gonna be seeing other people play the game. You're just gonna be hearing my voice commentating, as well as I'll have some co-commentators. I got a few people ready to go. But yeah, this is going to be incredible. I can't wait. I really hope you folks will join us on Twitch on Sunday. So, hope to see you folks. Now, that's essentially it for this update. I don't want to draw on too long with any other topics. There is a lot of other stuff going through my head right now in terms of just like the types of content that I want to do. The things that I really like for the future of this channel, as well as the podcast and all that stuff. I'm going to save that for another update video, probably towards the end of July. Once I get closer to having to go back into the university to teach again, because we are in the summertime right now, and I'm only doing a little work for just like some curriculum development and some online teaching stuff that's relatively not super stressful. But there will be some more updates. I just want to give you folks a general update on what's been going on, what you folks have been seeing, and I really would appreciate if you do have some feedback. Leave it in the comments, tell me on Discord, all that stuff. I just would appreciate that when you do give the content, though. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me why you want to see it, and why you think it's important. And don't just say, I want to see more of this character or that character. I know you guys want to see more diversity in the roster. That is something I am trying to work on. Even me personally, there's going to be match content that's going up way down the line, which that'll be a thing that we'll get to at a later update video. I basically play Gothel, Mother Gothel, for a solid 2 weeks worth of content. And then there's also going to be some other characters that you're going to be seeing, I play against or with and all that stuff. That's not just Scar. So don't worry, that stuff will be coming. It's just going to take some time. So just know that there is tons of match footage ready to go. And then next time we do this update, I will be talking about the way I'm going to be dealing with Marvel coming in and how we're going to approach Marvel. So stay tuned for that, but we're not going to talk about that until then. All right, everybody. That is it for this update. I really hope you are all safe, healthy, taking care of yourselves. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, just make sure of this. Be a good person. Take care of your friends. Take care of your family. Be a positive person. Take care of everyone around you. That doesn't, and just include your friends and your family. That means everyone in the world. Just do the best that you can. I say stay delightfully wicked, but that also means be a really wicked person in terms of just being awesome and just being cool with everybody. That's why our community is so strong, because we have a lot of positive people and we have a lot of decent conversations. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me ramble about some stuff. I really want to make sure you folks just kind of have an idea of what's been going on and all that stuff. So until then, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, please make sure you stay delightfully wicked.